Hi, how are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I know it's early. Happy Friday, though. I hope you're having a great day. And I've got a new frame to show you. So come hang out for just a little while. Comment the word wild to get all the stuff to make this. And here we go. All right. There. All right. I am going to paint the background of this French linen, okay, home decor, folk art, chalk paint. I love this paint. It's the best. It's almost time for me to order some more. I need to get some more of it. I do have it on my Amazon link under craft supplies. If you comment the keyword, you will get the link to my Amazon list that includes all my favorite stuff. And I order most of my stuff from Amazon. Hey, Lisa, how are you, love? Welcome. All right, so I'm going to just do one layer of paint. And I say that as I'm like doing a second layer on the top part. This isn't going to be perfect, and that's okay. The other part of this, so I have this beaded frame. That's what we're doing right now, putting together right now. And I think y'all are going to like this one, okay? I didn't realize that I could cut what looks like a beaded frame on my laser, but apparently I can. So that's exciting. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Hey, Stephanie. Welcome. Comment wild. And of course, if you're not getting notifications whenever I go live, you can comment !notify, just like this, okay? And it's easy. Just like that. No spaces. Sorry, I had to look at it because it looked funny to me. I did write it on there so that it's a little easier. It's hard for me to say. It's like a mouthful. !notify is not a normal keyword that I would normally have. So you'll get notifications right to your Facebook Messenger every time I go live. If you comment that, if you're not getting them right now. If you're already getting them, no need to sign up again. You will continue getting them until you decide that you don't want to get them anymore, which I hope you won't. Hey, Bev, how are you, love? Welcome. Happy Friday to you, my friend. All right, so that's painted. Hi, Mom. Welcome. So I've had a busy day today, y'all. I don't know what is up with Fridays, okay, but Fridays used to be my slow day at work. And now it's like the busiest day of the week, which totally stinks, if I'm being real honest with you, okay? It's supposed to be the simple, easy, fun day, right? No more. I don't get to have fun on Fridays anymore. Although I did get a lot of work accomplished today. I actually did not get pulled into 5,000 phone calls, which was great. The best days actually for me are when I can actually just sit and work and listen to an audiobook, or I can call my mom and we can just sit on the phone together and not really talk, but just chat a little bit while we're going about our business. Anybody else do that? Like, my mom and I sit on the phone for hours all the time. Today was no exception. It was actually the perfect day for that. Hi, Stephanie. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you're also doing well. Had a good Friday. All right, I'm trying to get this thing dry. I already painted the other part, so this is the beaded part of the frame. And then there's two other pieces that are sitting right here. I painted them black. So this is kind of a gray color, and I think it'll be perfect for this. We're gonna use Stay Wild. Love this transfer. I hope y'all do too. I haven't shown it yet. So I'm excited about that. And I did kind of a thick paint job here, so getting it to dry is not the best. This side is pretty wet still. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. And we do have to have this completely dry because we're going to chalk right on here. And I want to wax it first, of course. And then we'll go to town. This should be simple. Y'all, I want to go on a date tonight. One of my friends at work was talking earlier about Mexican food. And that's what I've decided is what I need to eat for dinner. So I'm going to tell Chris whenever he gets home, get in the car, we're going out to eat. We're going to go find some kind of Mexican food somewhere. Hopefully the wait won't be too long. I should probably set up a reservation of some sort. And how's he going to argue with that? I don't think he will. Alright, we're almost there. I can see it. It's literally basically dry. I didn't get any paint on my hands whenever I touched this. Okay, so that's my background. Y'all, I'm the messiest painter, I swear. I have paint along the sides. I just put my hand in it. Right here. Let's clean that up. Okay, perfect thing about this ink mat. Glass mat. As you can see, I have paint all around the edges. It's dry now, pretty much. Just a baby wipe. I just use Huggies baby wipes. And just like that, so fresh and so clean. Oh, gosh. Nose is itchy too. Y'all, I've been struggling. I finally feel like a human person, okay? After being sick for like the last 2 weeks straight. Ever since we got back from Jamaica, I've been struggling big time. Me and Chris both. With coughing, and I don't know if we had the flu or cold or what, but it was pretty intense. Here's my wax. Okay, surface wax first, okay? This is just clear wax. It's a very soft wax, okay? I've tried Minwax, okay? If you want to try Minwax, you can, but it's not clear. So keep that in mind, and it's not as smooth. So this stuff is like smooth like butter. Just get a little bit on your wax applicator and put it on here and buff it really well, okay? As you can see, I'm just kind of buffing it out so it makes a nice smooth surface for me to put my transfer on. Now, that's my design, okay? And I want to do a little something here, okay? So this is how my frame's going to go together. I just want to get placement. Because the worst thing happens when you have a frame in mind and then you do your design on it and you've put it in the wrong place. So I just want to know for a fact that I'm on the right track. I think I'm good. This frame is so cute. I painted it with white sheepskin, okay, and just plain black chalk paint. You can use any kind of chalk paint that you want, or paint in general that you want. We're going to fuzz first. Get my old crusty fuzzing cloth out, all stained with ink and who knows what else. And fuzz pretty good, okay. Then, down she goes. Crusty fuzzing cloth indeed. It has like some kind of something stuck to it. Who knows what it is. All right. I know, this is going to be so perfect. I'm excited about this one. This was part of the spring launch. And I've been wanting to use it. But I didn't know on what. I knew I was going to do... excuse me, a makeup bag the other night. Sorry, I'm trying to, it's like at night, this coughing thing happens again, and now my eyes are watering and it's not good. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take some placement tape, if I can find the end. There it is. And I'm going to just tape around the edge of this thing because this transfer's not got a whole lot of forgiveness around the edges. And as much as I like to think that I'm like capable of doing things properly, I don't trust myself, okay? So, tape it off. You'll save yourself the hassle of accidentally going over the edge. And it'll force you to kind of slow down whenever you get close to the edge, okay? Just like that. And one more. right here. Now, there we go. So that's all I did. I just tape around the edges just to help me so that I don't make a big fat mess. Okay. Now I have a stir stick here, and this is what we're going to do. I have several colors. This is the Lucky 7 palette pack, and we're going to do a hot mess because I love me a hot mess. And I'm going to use a single stir stick because I don't like washing stuff, okay? I don't like washing dishes. I don't like doing laundry. I'm not little Sally homemaker over here. Chris won't tell you that, but I am no good at the things. So if I can keep from having to wash another tool in this house, that's what I'm going to do. Use a baby wipe, clean it up. Get yourself a little bit. This is eucalyptus. Hopefully it's going to show up on this gray background. Wipe that off again with my baby wipe. Now, I want to use white on the words, so I'm leaving the words open. This is Shimmer Melon. And apparently I haven't even opened it yet. So there's that. I didn't realize it was brand new, but here we are. All right. Put that down. Get a little bit more there. Okay. And then one of my favorites, Currant Jam, will be our last color that we're going to mix in here. That was way too much. I don't know why I picked up so much paste. I do love this color, but good Lord. That is one big glob of Currant Jam. Hey, Amy, how are you, love? Welcome. I'm out here making a mess, okay? I don't know what I'm doing. Now, mini squeegee, all right? That's my hot mess technique, all right? Now, just take that, and there's so much Currant Jam on here. I've got to get rid of it because it's going to take over. Just like that, spread it across, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be majority Currant Jam because I screwed this up bad, but that's okay. Good thing it's one of my favorites. And now I'm going to quickly transition to white real fast. Okay, bright white for my words up here. Let me turn that. There we go. Stay wild. This does come, this frame comes with a hanger on the back, or for the back of it, which we'll add that too. There we go. All right, now, see if I can peel this thing up. There we go. Catch the edge and just lift. Now, we do have a bit of an issue here, I see already. So I'm going to just set that back down just exactly where it was. And we're going to come back with our Shimmer Melon and just reinforce that paste into the transfer, okay? Because I'm seeing that I had not very good coverage over here. Hopefully my paste didn't dry up in the transfer. Hoping. All right, so there's my flowers and my words. Now, I'm struggling here because I did not get very good coverage. So what I'm thinking I want to do, hi Dee Dee, I'm going to dry this really quick and then we're going to clean that transfer and we're going to try this one more time for the flowers because I think I might have let my paste dry and I'm not okay. Okay. So let me show you. I'm going to show you how we're going to fix this. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Is we're going to take our pheasant cloth and I have a dish mat over here, but it's under a bunch of stuff and I don't want to mess with it while I'm on my live. So this is how we're going to do it. All right, take that tape off of there. Now, you can leave the tape on or whatever, okay, while you clean this. It's not a big deal, but I usually peel it off whenever it's in the sink, but we're not at the sink today. All right, now I have a baby wipe, and I'm going to just try to get the majority of the paste on the front off because it's a lot, okay? It's going to clog up my my board eraser and just make a mess. Now, I don't do this if I'm washing in the sink, okay? But when I'm here at my desk, I do. Oh, my face is itching. And then plain water in my spray bottle. Spray that right on there. I am going to get my, hopefully that's not going to die. And a board eraser, okay? This one's all stained up, so don't pay attention to that, but just gently clean the front. And then we're going to flip it and do the same on the back, okay? And that's it, okay? Clean and good as new. Ready to fight another day. I'm going to take the inside of my pheasant cloth. This is the microfiber side. And dry that off front and back, okay? Now, that's going to help bring the stick back. You can let these air dry too. If you just lay it out sticky side up to dry, that will help. That will dry it, okay? No biggie. Now, it's ready to go again. And I think we're good here. Hopefully I didn't put too much wax down. That's the thing I'm worried about. I am going to fuzz it another time or two. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to line it up again with my words, okay? So I'm going to just lay that down. The words are the best way on this one to line this up. Oops. Maybe. Starting a storm here now, y'all. The thunder and lightning has been, or thunder at least, I guess, has been going off for a little while. It actually startled me earlier. It thundered so loud and scared me a little bit. I did not do this great over here. Okay, there we go. I'm getting it. All right, now I'm going to come back with a little bit of eucalyptus, I think, this time. Maybe. See if I can't get some green in here. Now, I will say, okay, I'm hoping that my paste just dried in the transfer and that I didn't over wax it, okay? If you over wax it, you'll get that same, it'll look like the paste peeled up. with the transfer, okay? Like it didn't lay down well enough. But hopefully, if you just go back over it again, that will solve your issue. And that looks like that solved my issue here. So that's pretty good. Now, my flowers are still faint, but I'm kind of digging this. So I got the currant jam. I see some eucalyptus in there. I see a little bit of the blue. I'm a happy girl. Ugh. I hate that for you. We haven't had a lot of storms lately. So I guess here we are, right? Normally in the springtime, it's pretty nasty here. All right. So this kind of gave a little bit of almost a 3D effect on my flowers too. I'm digging that. All right, so we're going to begin. Sorry, at the beginning. Start with the outer edge. If I can catch my breath and not cough. I don't know what it is. The evening times are when the coughing begins around here. During the day, I'm totally good. All day. And then the nighttime is what really gets me, or the evening. I don't know what that's about. Okay, so this is the beaded part of my frame. Gentle with this one because it's very breakable. And as you'll see here in just a minute, we're gonna glue this down. Oh gosh. Not to your hands, okay? I use Stick Fast. That's what I'm using here. All right. It does give you a second of like, you can change your mind, but it does stick pretty good. But you will glue your hand to something easily, just like super glue, if you don't be careful. I think it's water soluble at least. So it's not like super glue where you have to sand it off of yourself if you get it on your skin. But still, who wants to be doing all that? All right, so there's that part. Now, I have a little tangle of string here. Let me grab the other end. There's a knot of string in there. I'm just gonna leave it for next time. That'll be later Pam's problem, okay? I'm gonna just tie me a little knot, or a little bow, I mean. Okay. And trim my little tails, okay? Just a cute little bow. And the reason I got my hot glue out for that, and I'm going to show you how this backer goes on here, the hanger. I have a sawtooth hanger that comes with this that I think is just perfect. Okay, give that a chance to dry before you go and pick it up, because we made a mistake the other night. Didn't wait long enough, and one of those playing cards fell off of my thing. I think this is pretty good though. So this is the sawtooth hanger, okay? It comes with 2 pieces. This, it says something on it, bottom. It's kind of weird. Glue sawtooth to that, okay? So now we're just gonna flip this right over. Find the center. A little bit of hot glue. Oof. It got me. Okay, right in the middle. And then our sawtooth piece. Just on top of that. Now again, you can comment wild, okay, to get all the stuff to make this. On sale, of course, with me. And look how cute that turned out. Plus, we have a little sawtooth hanger on the back. And you can hang it right on the wall. I hope y'all love this. I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful night. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay? See ya.